I don't think he needed to do that, but he is empowered now, I guess. YouTube, we have our first Lifeweaver game to be reviewed on the weekly educational roast series submitted by Hammer545, because Hammer has 100,000 stream points. That's the only way you get your VODs reviewed here live on stream and get it posted here. A Gold 2 Lifeweaver. So let's see what Hammer did, and I'm gonna get a little mean. He says I can't roast him because he's Australian. Well, I'm about to get real mean. You know what I'm also gonna get mean about? Your teammate Milk getting owned off the rip. That's not good. Okay, so what do you do in a composition like this? Off the top, you have Illari Lifeweaver. I actually like the support duo quite a bit. You have Junker Queen, Ashe, Soldier, hit scan. You have like poke, and then the tank doesn't match. If this was a perfect world, I'd tell your tank to play Sigma or Orisa here. So you have long range poke with Illari, Soldier, Ashe. You keep them up. Orisa poke, Sigma pokes. Teams are starting to run Sigma a lot with that in the Overwatch League and contenders. But that's all good. This is not going to be perfect composition. Don't chase him around the corner there. What are you doing? All right, this is a common support thing. You see a critical teammate. You want to run to them, but you're about to run into the open. What are you doing? That was my roast for you. Okay, you almost got punished for it, but don't do that. Good thing you stopped yourself. All right, let's see. So what is the playstyle for Lifeweaver after his Giga buffs? This is the Giga buff Lifeweaver patch. Literally, all you do is play for Tree of Life. Tree of Life got buffed so hard. Your survivability is high, so you're going to be safe. You platform up your hit scans to get a better angle, and you just play for Tree of Life and you go off that. It's similar to how Ana and Brig are played with the Winston comp, where you let the Ana farm Nano Boost and you engage with your Nano Winston. You can build Nano Winston really quickly in under a minute if you take a lot of damage. You just tell your Queen to just poke a little bit. Maybe your Ashe. So basically, if your Ashe, Illari, and Soldier randomly get a pick, you can engage. If not, you just let everybody take a bit of damage. And you basically focus on healing, because the amount of healing you do is proportionate to the ultimate charge you gain. You can heal 65, 75 ult charge per pump, but your damage, thorns, don't do that much because the enemies move all the time, so you won't build ult charge very quickly unless someone's very out of position or you're up close. That's the best time to use Lifeweaver's damage. His damage is better only if they're stationary. Also, something I want to point out for everybody learning Lifeweaver now in this patch is this shield break damage is actually really good. He's actually better at breaking shields, I'm pretty sure, than a lot of the other supports in the lineup, simply because the shield doesn't move, so you just and you spam the thorns. It does so much to the shield. It goes real fast. I think it's higher DPS than BAP or Zen on like a Sig shield or something like that. But that's because it's stationary once again. Moving targets makes it very hard to hit thorns. In any case, they're running Doomfist, so you have a low priority to damage unless the Doom jumps in on you. So you just sit here, pocket, and play for Tree of Life, because Tree of Life got buffed where it's super, super, super high proactive, high tempo ultimate. Everybody gets over health. It's so strong. So you sit here and farm. That's new Lifeweaver. Wait. In a nutshell. Okay, I would right now your platform, your pedal platform your entire time. You can preset it up somewhere, so at least there's an escape path, especially against Doomfist players. I know you're playing inside this whole time, and also speaking of picks, your Ashe is picked too. What I would do on Lifeweaver early on, before teamfights even engage, is just pre-plant a platform. There's no risk in putting one in the back, to be honest with you, especially with Doomfist, because Doomfist engages with Seismic Slam. How do you dodge a Seismic Slam damage? If he's about to go for a squishy and your Ashe sees it and she doesn't have Coach Gun, she steps on your platform, and then he Seismic Slams the ground, and they take no damage. It's very good. So number one, pre-plant the platform. Number two, farm for ult. You got 2 picks. Let's go in. All right, go. Go. Chuck, just like help. What I would do here sometimes is like you could just give like a platform here as well. So when a lot of times when people rotate on Midtown, they like to take this position first. So you give it to Soldier or Ashe really quickly so they can take this and get a quick angle here. A couple other cheeky things you could do with the pedal platform if they decide to re-engage later on is to stick a platform right here, and you have your Ashe chilling up here. Same with Soldier on the recontest. This is actually a pretty strong spot because they have to look up for him, but that's something for the future. I'm just planting that knowledge in your head right now. Okay. That's not bad so far, honestly speaking. A platform in the back would really help Illari and or your hit scans to look for a better angle. They're not aware that it's there yet. Okay, be careful about standing here, by the way. Because if you stand here for too long, a lot of teams are going to be coming back and they get a clear shot on you. This is mostly for just be wary of this guy coming in. Also, his cape is stuck to the ground. You got about 10 seconds before he appears, because I saw all 4 people in front, but it's just something to think about when you position as supports. You basically go from position to position. You go from point A, rotate to B, or you can go back here, B, and then C is here. But like, you never want to play in this open area too long, because this is the most common recontest angle of all time. Just pointing that out. Okay, anyways, you're fine right now because you saw 4 in front. Okay, respectable. You almost have your tree of life. That's fine. Farm it. Farm it. The platform? You don't have it. That is unfortunate. Where'd your platform go? Oh yeah, you stuck it earlier. Honestly, you had no cooldowns here. Your Lari should have hopefully looked at you for a little bit, but she did not. That's not your fault. Okay. Unfortunate. Your Ashe got 2 picks and you couldn't cap. Unlucky. All right. Now, how do you get value on Lifeweaver here? Big tree of life here. Coming up real quick. You got to make your way forward first. They're going to lose this position. They don't win this position over time. Also, you have your ultimate now, so you can pressure a little bit aggressively. Okay, she's going in. You could do an aggressive tree in front of her down there. Keep her up. You win this fight, you cap. Okay, keep walking up. Keep walking up. Put a little platform here. Give an angle for one of your DPSs. All right, I think you're too hesitant to use your stuff. You didn't even use your tree yet. You didn't platform. I know you won the fight, but this is one of those things where it's like, honestly, before your CPS confirmed the kill, if you're unsure of the fight, it's better to use your ult than hold it and risk losing it. There's so many times where what the hell was that? There's my roast. What the hell was that? Educational roast. Is this to stop them from recontesting? There's actually a small tech you could do, though, to be fair. All right, Lifeweaver tech right here. When you feel like there's somebody coming in close and you hear them, this won't block the door. They can walk out, but you have to put it right here. You have to step on it, and then it'll go halfway through, and then you can step off. It'll pretty much block the door unless they jump, crouch through. It'll slow them down quite a bit. I like the idea, but like, it was too early because you have to set it up anyways, for like 10 seconds. Not bad. Worst case, you could also tree of life the door too. It's not bad. Not a bad choice. He didn't place it right. Yeah, this thing's kind of buggy. I don't blame you here. It's a little buggy. Technically, it should go up, but I think there's like a new coding thingy where it's like, if too much of it is like within a wall, it won't rise, period. So, yeah. Anyways, there's a proactive fight here. Okay, grip them out, sure. You're too passive now. You should just walk up with Tree of Life and just take your team fight wins. You could have built 2 Tree of Lives by now, by the way. Just use it. Just use it. Just use it. This is too hesitant. There's too many unknown variables here. Okay, if he drops on you, you break the platform. Just tree them. Block it off right there. That's another option. Right here, you can just chuck it right here and it'll cut them off, and then you can isolate them and just win off that. Bro, this is the best ult in the game. These team fights are still 250-50. You want to do everything you can to put the advantage into your hands. You're just not doing it. Just tree! Oh my. You could have built 3 trees by now. You could have replanted the world. It's still pretty 50-50. All right, you got him out. Okay. You can shoot him a little bit here. Good. Look, that's her second Junker Queen ult, and I still haven't seen a tree from you. Do Australians just hate trees or something? What's going on? As soon as you saw it, I would have dashed under just to break that LOS. Or you could lift yourself up right off with it and tuck yourself underneath them. This Lifeweaver doesn't plant trees. Bro saving tree for fucking Overwatch 5. We're 5 minutes and 40 seconds in this game. You can build a tree every like minute and a half. I think our first one will be halfway through the game. Over, under. Do you think the tree comes out in the next minute? Yes or no? I'm gonna say no. Wait, there's only 1 minute left in this round. Oh my god. Okay, here, I wouldn't use it yet. Wait until like it looks like there's like a commitment. Oh my god, he used it. So this is the time where I wouldn't have used the tree here. It's very defensive, and it's just like they weren't committed because there was a doom. You can just jump out. I actually did not like, out of all the trees you did, I didn't like that one. Although your doom made a play and punched them down, so it looks okay. All right, let's talk about this tree really quick. If I'm the enemy team in any elo not in gold, if I'm this Doomfist and I see a tree of life like this, I just back out at this point. Yeah, but luckily your Doom engaged. It's a good idea to lift yourself up and you grip whoever gets, I would have looked down on where the Doom landed and get ready to grip. But it seems like people are pretty healthy here, so it's not bad. I mean, everybody has overhealth here, but everybody has to move forward. So now that Ashe in the deep end isn't going to be getting it. But luckily, you guys killed 2. So, you know, not the worst. At least you used it. The thing about learning in Overwatch is, like, you have to use stuff to even, like, learn how to do anything, right? How are you going to learn when a good tree time is if you never tree to begin with? Like you don't learn, like, good ultimate tempo if you just hold everything forever. Because you just have nothing to reference, nothing to learn from. So you just use it. Right. But here's what I would have thought of. This is okay if they re-engage here. I don't like this angle because, like, it might be too high. And then they can actually force him down. I actually think a cheeky angle, if you had a setup with a hit scan, if you think they're going to 100% recontest, you can set up a tree, or sorry, a pedal platform here, and then have one of your hit scans just beam them from this angle. But your Doom is pretty engaged right now, so at least there's a platform down, so that's step 1. I don't think they're recontesting. You're fine, actually. Okay. But did you see how even if with the bad tree earlier, you won the team fight a lot more convincingly? Lifeweaver's like playstyle changed so much where it's just that tree is so freaking good that like all you do is like as soon as you have it, you try to use it as often as you can. Did you watch that push game I played like 30 minutes ago? The enemy Lifeweaver put a tree up every minute. And it was so annoying to play around. He at least had like 5 or 6 trees in a 10-minute game because you build it so fast. Nice, nice. Actually, I think I reviewed your Baptiste gameplay like 4 months ago, right? Your gameplay overall, like your pacing looks a lot better than it used to. I can see that. One thing, listen, I roast you all the time, this entire thing, but I want to commend how you're moving. Your movement seems to have improved a lot. You're not like a linear bot anymore. A lot of people in gold will just like stand in a straight line or they don't have their own movement, but I like how you're actually actively strafing, especially because he auto locks anyways at the heel, so there's no harm in doing that. It's actually really good. It makes it harder for them to hit you, right? Everybody trains their like offensive mechanics, but nobody really remembers or like actively reminds himself that like your own movement will help you from not getting shot, which means you don't need as many resources. Your other supporters need to focus healing you because you're not getting hit as often because you have good movement. You're a tricky target to hit, and that already creates space. So having good natural movement is a big aspect of the game too. All right, just pocketing, that's good. You can set up another platform soon. I think just dash forward now. I think you just die here. That's fine. All right, reset. Okay, you have 7 seconds. Somebody's touching. Just tree him. Good. Oh, yeah, I think you got him stuck. That's okay. Okay, they have overhealth. You could DPS a little bit here. Oh, you... Okay, you can top him off. That's fine, too. Remember, the DPS for Thorn Volley is so bad at far range because it's so slow, but like it's actually pretty good at close range. So if they're fighting in your tree up close, like this Mercy, I was gonna say about the shooter. All right, not bad, not bad. Minus the fact that you don't put any trees down. Everything else seems okay. You don't put your trees down, you don't put your pedal platform down. So I mean, I say it's not bad, but like that's a big aspect of his playstyle now. So hey, you know. All right, keep cooking. Okay, you can actually swing to the left side here. There you go. You have to play a little further back and get ready to like pull him out. So I get it. You can grip him. All right, good job. Okay, they're starting to push here. Yeah, set up a platform for Cast to potentially get a cheeky angle. Oh, he's getting jumped though. That's okay. It forced Doofus to burn a cooldown to chase him though, which isn't bad. Means one less cooldown for him to roll you. You shot him in the back. Get ready. You have to platform yourself up. Oh, okay. You're doing what I would have done too. Nice. You can pull your hit scan up here after to get a better angle as needed if he's in trouble. Shoot the Junkrat. Oh no, it's your teammate. Oh no, it's the enemy. No, I would have shot the Junkrat right there. Remember, a teammate saved is equal to an enemy dead. It's a 1-for-1 trade. Do you heal someone, or if you can confirm a kill, what do you take? You take the kill. That's actually like a pretty good rule of thumb in this game. Unless your teammate has like, you know, an amazing ultimate ready, especially when this is early, nobody has any ults. You take the kill rather than saving a DPS. If you can kill their DPS, you do it. Why? If you can kill this guy, this Junkrat. If you kill him, the threat's gone. If you heal a DPS, you still have to bank on the fact that your DPS can pop off and kill somebody. So there's still a maybe that he misses every... You heal a teammate and he still whiffs because he sucks. But if you can guarantee one, you take it. It's just the better odds. Not every time. There's going to be times where it's like, you know, you should have saved your teammate in some cases, but... Okay, be careful of this angle because they're going to be spawning here soon. Nice. Good flip. A good switch to the DPS. Okay, you have a tree. First tree of this round. Are you going to save it? Let's find out. Yeah, forcing him out. Nice. You actually did quite a bit of damage up close. You see, she didn't have good movement, so it's like... Oh. The Junkrat killed him. Very nice. There's a lot going on right now. They're treeing here and thing. You put a tree? Oh. Oh. I'm pretty sure if you press QQ or your alt twice, it like instantly activates. By the way. You don't have to click it and then click down. You just tap it twice. Might be a bit faster. Yeah. At least you didn't lose it though. It's okay. For somebody in game, you could try it out in the practice range. You can actually change the bindings for it too. You can make it right click, left click, depending on what you like. They added a lot of quality of life settings for him. All right, you still have your tree. You got 2 kills. You actually don't need to use it right now. You with DPS right now. I would just shoot a little bit. Your Moira will top it off. Okay, so right now, this is redundant healing. Obviously, they get a little dicey. Your Moira is also with it. You can actually play here a little bit and then jiggle. And then just like, this is a pretty crazy sight line to just spam some thorns down. Just something to think about. This is not a terrible blunder or anything by just sitting here and healing. But you can dash forward and might have to pull him out. Or do that. But you might have messed him up because he was about to punch out. You kind of screwed him there. I was gonna say grip him out. I didn't think you were gonna tree, to be honest with you. That's a very defensive tree, but you still had life grip available. Not my favorite tree. You kind of punched your tree and you couldn't get out. Dash! Oh, that was your Doom? Your Doom ulted back to the fight? I thought, holy. My instinct was like, I heard a Doom about to ult on you, but that was him. That was your Doom. Oh. I mean... I don't think he needed to do that, but he is empowered now, I guess. Okay. Interesting. I feel like Doom is fast enough that he might not need to do that. Lift him up. Lift him up. I wouldn't shoot the Lifeweaver. Make sure, okay, he has the touch. Now I'd shoot him. I think you win that. Honestly, not bad. Actually, you got really good value in a gold game. Like, now it's more than enough to win, but you just have to use your tree. That's it. Not gonna lie, your team completely carried you. That's the playstyle of Lifeweaver. You just have to AFK heal and then play with Tree of Life. The only problem, you just didn't play to your maximum potential value. You pocket and you wait until your DPS either get a pick, then you go, or you just play for your ult and you win off your ult. That's the gameplay. The gameplay loop a lot of the times. Not bad though. Not bad. Just three trees shy. Good job. Use that shit more often. And pre-plant your pedal platforms more often.